Namaste, this is Banu Suresh, your online yoga teacher. Let's work with hip openers and knee benders today. Hip openers are my personal favorite, and if you've noticed, whenever a posture becomes more available to you, it also becomes your favorite posture, only because you're so much more comfortable in it. You want to stay in it for a much longer time. But we're only going to be together about 10 or 11 minutes, so let's work through 8 hip openers and knee benders. Some of them are part of both. There are many postures that lend themselves to different categories for the sake of convenience, just so we can practice the whole sequence. After these 6 segments, we would have practiced every single posture in the Yogaxpress sequence from this postcard. I want to make sure that we don't repeat the postures. There's the postcard that I borrowed it from. You can get it off of my website, Yogaxpress.com, Yogaxpress.com. Let's begin with Vira Bhadra, brave warrior. For this, get your legs out about 3 feet apart. Put your brakes on, so bring your toes in. I'm going to come forward just a little bit. Turn your left foot out to the side. So you want to turn in such a way that the left heel is at a T with the arch of the right sole. Now, body faces forward. Inhale, take your arms up to shoulder height. Palms are facing down. Exhale, bend the left knee. Brave warrior. You might notice the deeper you bend, the deeper your stretch, and the more of a hip opening you get. So I can feel the hip opening up on the right side and the inside of my left thigh as well. Plus, I'm bending my left knee. Keep exhaling and dip. Inhale, straighten the left knee, turn the left foot forward, turn the right foot out to the side. Now, if you did not already do it automatically, the knee that bends, you want to turn your head to look at the tip of the fingers on that side. So this time, we're going to remember to do that. So right foot is out, exhale, bend the right knee. Now when your head turns to the right to look at the tip of the fingers on the right hand, you want to make sure that your body doesn't turn with you, because then your knee alignment goes off. So you should feel a nice opening of your right hip and the front of the left thigh as well. Vira Bhadra. Inhale, straighten that knee, turn the right foot in, exhale, and relax. I'm going to heel toe my feet, bring my feet together for Tula Danda. Tula Danda is balancing scales. For this one, sometimes I do need a prop. I need the back of a chair, but I'm going to attempt to do it without a chair first, and then maybe to go a little deeper, I might use some help. Come back a little bit, turn your palms up, inhale, take your arms all the way overhead, clasp your palms together, exhale, hinge from the hip. Inhale, and I'm going to come forward just in case I need the chair, which is here in front of me. Inhale and lift the left leg. Transfer your weight to the right leg. Lift the left leg off of the floor. Keep your left foot flexed. And lift your leg till you can feel the pull on the inside of your upper left thigh. Inhale, let's come up. Keep your arms where they are. We're going to lift the other leg now. Exhale, fold. Flex your right foot, lift your right leg all the way up, and then I know I said I might use the handle of the chair, so I'm going to experiment with that and see if I can take my right leg even higher. Yes, I can. Inhale, let's come up. Exhale, and release. Ashwa Sanchala, equestrian. Ashwini is horse. Take the right foot forward. Left foot goes back. We're going to bend both the knees till you bring the left knee to the ground and bend the right knee at an L. Uncurl your toes once your knee touches the ground, left knee touches the ground, both hands over the right knee. This is a bit of a balanced posture as well, but just stay focused. It's also a beautiful hip opener and a knee bender. Inhale. We're not going to do the twist right here. We're just going to feel the bend of the knee and the opening of the hip on the left side. Inhale, let's switch legs. Inhale as you come out and take the right leg back, bring the left foot forward. Left knee is up, both hands on the left knee, uncurl your toes on the right foot, exhale and dip. So you should feel that hip opening up, your psoas muscle should feel that stretch, that hinge, that little thick muscle that hinges your upper thigh to your lower hip. Inhale, let's come out. Marichya. Marich is ray of light. And for this one, we're going to keep the left knee folded, extend the right leg out to the side. Now you want to feel an opening in your hip. So we're going to try and see if we can feel it in the left hip here. Hold on to the left ankle with the right hand. Inhale, bring your left knee out to the side. Exhale, wrap your left hand around your left knee. Take the right hand from behind, or you can either clasp your fingers together. My fingers are just about touching, and I should be able to feel the opening of my left hip as I take my left knee down. Look over the left shoulder so it deepens your hip opening. Inhale and release. Extend the left leg out, fold the right knee in, hold on to the right ankle with the left hand. Maybe I'll angle myself so you can see how the left leg is extended but flexed. Left foot is flexed. Bring the right knee out and down a little bit. Inhale the right arm up. Lean forward. As you exhale, wrap your right hand. So turn your right palm out, wrap it around the right knee. Look over your right shoulder, take the left hand from behind and see if you can make the connection. And again, use a yoga belt if you really want to make that connection, but mostly you want to feel the right hip opening up. So just open up right there. Inhale and release. Kapota. So fold the left leg in and take your right leg all the way to the back. Curl your toes in and push your right leg till your hip comes down. Kapota is pigeon. Now you want to make sure that the left foot is as far forward as possible but not past your knee. You want to keep it behind the knee. And make sure that your hips are level to the ground. You don't want to tip over to one side or the other. Keep your elbows straight, look up. If you want to take the stretch further, this is a lovely knee bender for the left knee and a hip opener for the right. Pigeon is one of the perfect postures for hip openings. Inhale. Because this is only about knee bending and hip opening, it's not about folding over. I'm not going to go all the way over, but I might attempt it on the other side. Bring the right foot forward, take the left leg back, all the way. Curl your toes in first, so you can push your left knee back. And I might just come forward just a little bit to give myself room so we don't go off camera. Push your left knee back, and then uncurl your toes. Your hips should be as close to the floor as possible. So you can feel the opening of the left hip this time and a nice bend on the right knee. Maybe we'll just relax a little bit right here. You can use a block just below your forehead. You want to make sure your hips are level with the ground. And let me turn to face you, but you could automatically transition into Baddha Kona from Pigeon. But I want to be able to show you how you want to meet your feet. So bring the soles of your feet together. In children's yoga classes, this one is also called butterfly because they would hold on to their ankles and they would flap around. Now we'll try our best not to bounce and flap as far as possible. It's about holding still, moving the body to still the mind. So you move the body just enough to get the mind nice and calm. You don't want to be bouncing, you don't want to be flapping. Baddha Kona, cobbler. I'm going to bring my soles and my heels close to my groin area. Then I'm going to hold on to my feet with both hands, and if your knees keep coming up, you can push them down with your elbows. My knees are already down, so I'm going to sit up straight. Now, if you don't have an equator or a COVID obstruction as I do, you may be able to go all the way down and bring your forehead to your toes. But this is about hip openings and knee bending. This segment is about hip openers and knee benders. So if you don't go down today, that's fine. You can also place a brick, a foam block right below your forehead and see if you can make that connection. Inhale. Let's come up. This used to be at one time one of my favorite postures, Malasana. One of my teachers would call this squatty potty or Indian style. I love it because it's a great hip opener and a knee bender. Garland. Mala, garland. Mala is garland. So you come up on your haunches. Keep your heels down. You don't want to keep your heels off of the ground. Keep your heels down. Palm into palm. Push your knees out to the side so you can feel the hips opening up. 3 breaths. In the interest of time, we're just doing 1 breath. Bala Gopala, my favorite, happy baby. I'm going to come down on my back, so I want you to do the same. Join me. Lift your knees up and open up the knees to the side. Then you want to place your palms on the soles of your feet and give yourself a nice sacral massage. You want to rock to the left and to the right. I did say no flapping, no bouncing, no rocking, but this one feels so good because the base of the spine, the sacrum, is where you really feel a wonderful release in this posture. So press, bring your knees out and down. So you have your hip opener and you have your knee bender right there. We will meet in the final segment, which will be about quads and hamstrings. Especially if you are runners, you might want the segment on hamstrings. Namaste.